We only have two competencies for this morning. Number one is you will be able to illustrate triangle congruence. All right. At the end of this con session, you will be able to illustrate triangle congruence. Ayan. And number two, wala sa libro, but we will definitely cover this competency is um, determine the corresponding parts of the triangle. Especially kaning duha ka parts sa triangle, angle and also the side, angle and side. All right. So without further distraction, further ado, let's proceed. Unsa ning congruent triangles. Congruent triangles means simple, no? From the word congruent, it's equal. So the two triangles na atong istoryahan this morning is are congruent or are equal in sides and equal in measurement of the angle. So from the exploration from your book, uh, if we slide, no, the triangle, for example, triangle ABC, if we will slide this triangle over the to that area where among the two the triangle will fit, okay, will fit in. And of course, if we try to slide this triangle, it will fit in to triangle AB, this triangle, no? Uh, Triangle KJL. Then therefore, if they will fit each other, therefore they are congruent pag mag-fit sila. Alright? That's a congruency of the two triangles. Kung mag-fit sila. So example number 2, no? Triangle ABC, this triangle, pag if you slide this one, slide na nimo, then mag-fit in sila, they are congruent. If dili sila mag-fit in, that's not, no, congruent. No, no congruency there. Now, example number 3, if you flip triangle FGI, in which triangle will it fit in? And ilang gi-flip, no? Dili lang slide but also flip. Now, take note of the term. Fit in, for example, mao ni ang triangle, mao ni ang isa ka triangle, mao ni ang first triangle, second triangle akong i-fit in. Nag-fit sila, nag-fit like that. So they are congruent. If dili sila mag-fit, they are not congruent. Not na the term there is fit, but pwede sad siya flip, no? Dalawang F ito. If you flip, no, you know what's the meaning of flipping. Now this is an example of flipping. All right, they flip it horizontally, and after flipping they fit in, so therefore they are congruent. So that's how you illustrate congruency. But to write it on a paper, this is an example of congruent triangle wherein we only inspect it in our own eyes, no? Ato lang tanawon. But there are things like we need to really write, no, the corresponding angles and the corresponding triangles so that we can prove that really they are congruent. Like for example, no, if if triangle, no, ABC slides over to the right to fit triangle JKL. So we have two triangles here, triangle ABC and triangle JKL. All right. pag i-slide over natin to the right, no? Slide over, they will fit exactly. And so therefore, they are congruent. However, they will be fit exactly only if proper pairing of the vertices is made. So take note of the term proper pairing of the vertices is made. No? Proper pairing. In this case, the proper pairing will have to be angle A to angle J or angle A to angle J. Okay, take note of the um, term or what we will call this one symbol, no? As read, uh, A corresponds to J. All right, A corresponds to J, B corresponds to A corresponds to J. Now, uh, example of this one, that triangle I'm referring to is this. Getting a triangle. All right, triangle ABC. This triangle ABC and triangle JKL. All right. So this vertex must be paired to this vertex, and this vertex B must be paired to vertex K, and lastly, vertex C must be paired to vertex L. All right. So those are the corresponding vertices. Corresponding vertices. When I Manteza will come, same people are coming in our online class. But thank you for your attendance. When the vertices match this way, all right. So if kaninga vertices nagmatch, okay, we're talking about corresponding, ha. So therefore, angle A and angle J are corresponding angles, right? Si angle A and angle J are corresponding angles. Angle B and angle K are also corresponding angles. Then angle C and angle L are corresponding angles also. And that's for the angle. But how about for the side? Ang side natin na correspond is si A at saka si C. This side. And angle J tsaka L. This side. Alright? Are corresponding sides. Also, angle B and angle C. This ang side B and C, side BC and side KL are corresponding. And also lastly, uh, side AB and side JK, they are corresponding sides. So all right, so those, take note of the term corresponding, corresponds, and then their symbol is two, the word two, and arrow. All right, line. So we will first is the vertices. All right, nasa sila corresponding vertices. Si vertex A corresponds to vertex J. All right. Si vertex B corresponds to vertex K. Si vertex C corresponds to vertex L. And then after vertices, we have also corresponding angles. Now, corresponding angles are angle A corresponds to angle J. Angle B corresponds to angle K. And then angle C corresponds to angle L. And after which is the side. All right. Side AC corresponds to side JL. Side BC corresponds to side KL. Side AB corresponds to side JK. So those are the corresponding. Okay, if we write those, pag isulat mo na ang corresponding angle. Alright? And take note ha, if they are congruent, and then therefore, their measurement are also equal. Welcome Tahil, equal also. Alright? For example, measurement ni angle A, si angle A is congruent to angle J. Congruent means pareha sila measurement. If this is 40 degrees, 40 degrees po ang angle J. Also, angle B is congruent to angle K. And then angle BC, not angle BC, but side BC or segment BC is congruent to KL. Congruent means equal in measurement. And then angle C is congruent to angle L, and so on. So these are the corresponding angles. At the same time, equal in measurement. Alright? And these are the corresponding sides. At the same time, equal in measurement. Equal in measurement, the same measurement. Alright? So here, the corresponding angle. Okay, corresponding angle and since ang triangle na sila three angles, so three pair of corresponding angles also. Since meron silang three sides, so nag-expect ta three sides, so nag-expect ta og three pair of corresponding sides. So tulo-tulo na sila guys, tulo-tulo. And then if the two triangles are congruent, then the corresponding side parts are also congruent. Okay, so we call it C, P, C, T, C postulate or theorem. Alright, there are CPCTC. Alright, CPCTC congruent. Abbreviation na siya ha sa if corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Alright? So, ito ang definition ng corresponding triangle. So, definition ng corresponding triangle is two triangles are congruent if and only if. Take note of the term here, if and only if. Their corresponding parts are congruent. So, pag corresponding parts nila tanan congruent, therefore, the triangle, it will follow always that the triangles are congruent. So, if AB is, the rasi AB, this one, this side AB, if side AB is congruent to PQ, and then BC, this side, from this vertex to here, BC is congruent to QR, and AC is congruent to PR, and then the corresponding angles also are congruent. Therefore, the triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Right? That's how you write it in if-then form. And kani mao ni ang illustration, then mao ni ang definition sa congruent triangles. Take note na dapat lahat ng corresponding parts nila are congruent. Okay, example number 1 ito. Example tayo dito. Now, congruent triangles given that triangle KSG is congruent to triangle NSI. Name all the corresponding parts. Pangalanan daw ninyo tanang corresponding parts. Okay? Yun pa may mga volunteer dra. Sige daw, unahon ako si Trexie. Trex. Mayong buntag, Trexie. Trexie. Trex. Tahil na lang. Tahil, good morning. Tahil, wala. Riza. Good morning, Riza. Riza.
Sir?
Riz, kani nga triangle akong gisirkulan na name all the kuan daw, the corresponding parts. Vertex ta una, asa ka diri ang corresponding vertices?
Vertex K corresponds to vertex N. Vertex S. Vertex G corresponds to vertex I.
Then vertex S corresponds to vertex S. Ayan, that's it. Salamat, Riza. Right, very well. Tama dyan si Riza. So, therefore, Riza, tagay daw kong corresponding sides. Corresponding sides, Riza.
Vertex KG. Side KG corresponds to side IN. Ano sa S?
Okay, and then, side
S. Wala akong kabalo sa S eh.
side SI correspond na siya sa side SG. And then side KS corresponds to side NS. So those are the corresponding sides. Kaniyo? This one, kani. Ano ang corresponding sides? And try to study corresponding angles. Now, ang ilang corresponding angles. Si angle K, kanina angle, corresponds siya ni angle N. So, they are congruent, no? Nakabutang man dito, congruent. Muna ang symbol sa congruency. Ha? And then, triangle GI. Kani nga angle is also congruent to this angle. So, sila rin ang corresponding angles. And then lastly, kailangan na ito na isulat into 3 vertices, way of writing an angle. So KSG, this angle. Kailangan na ito isulat into 3 vertices? Si angle S. Anybody? Angeli. Ngano kaya kailangan na ito isulat into 3 vertices?
Para maano siya angle, sir.
Para ma-recognize na to na mao ni atong pasabot na angle. Kay kani angle S man gihapon ni, right? This one is angle S also. So para siya mas specific, kailangan isulat into 3 vertices. K, S, G, and N, S, I. Angle N, S, I. So there. And letter B example here is the bridge. Pero nasa congruent triangle as you can see. Look at this. No? The bridge on the right uses a triangular truss design. Some vertices are labeled sun, kani S A N, sun, is congruent to S A J. So list all the congruent sides and congruent angle. So sulat daw ninyo daw, sige daw. Sabihin na lang, asa ka diri ang congruent list of congruent sides. So da ka diri ang list of congruent sides. Anybody, asa ka diri ang list of congruent sides?
Side SA.
Ayan, side SA is equal to side SA.
Side AN is equal to side AJ.
Yan, very well. Side SN is congruent to side SJ. And lastly, side
Side SM.
NA is congruent to AJ. So, there, dara. Corresponding sides. And mao ni ang corresponding angle. So, take note of the term corresponding. Alright? Okay. At this time, I'll give you kamong 1, 2, 3, 4. Pat ba mo? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ayan. 5. 5. Mhm. 5. Um, ansira ninyo ang try it number 1. Alright? Given that triangle ABD, ABD is congruent to CBE. Name all corresponding sides. And then dito sa letter B also, list all congruent sides and angles. Alright, I'll give you 5 minutes to do it. Na i-picture ninyo tapos i-send ninyo sa akong messenger. Ayaw sa Zoom diri nga chat ha. Sa messenger ninyo i-send. Okay, game? 5 minutes? Alright, and please begin. I'll send another link ha. I-end sa na ko. Take your time. 5 minutes, it's 9:02, balik ko 9:07. And I'll send you another link sa GC.